Have you ever travelled to take a photograph? How far would you be willing to go? In today's video you see me on my Arthurian quest travelling to St. Govan's chapel, and in typical questing fashion there was a nice symbolic nod from Merlin. Was I meant to go past this lorry? Was she meant to look at me and in turn look at you? What does it mean to quest? To seek? Sometimes it feels like destiny, like you are meant to be where you are when you are there. The photographs are a gift. The photography project leads you onwards, the cavalry comes, until they don't, and you are stuck. But then it carries on, sometimes years later. The photo quest does not respect conventional time. All it knows is now, and the future is now. So today I have been questing. I've driven about 400 miles to a place called St. Govan's Chapel that has ties to Arthurian legend because it's a supposing resting place of Sir Gawain, the knight. I have no ulterior motive to be here, but that will be revealed in the video. Just for transparency, I'm actually recording this afterwards. I got here, the light was going, the rain was on the horizon, so I just rushed down there. Yeah, it kind of sucks, and I only brought 2 rolls of film because money's a tight thing for modern nights with 0 benefactors. So yeah, I'm hoping it worked out. It's weird I put this at the start now, but how to put this bluntly, guys, I'm photographing this for a project. I'm not doing this for a YouTube video. My priority is to take the photos, not to make the video. So I just want to point out, at 44 years of age, trying to walk along these rocks with a bag and a reasonably sore back, this is probably not the best idea. And you know what, the boots do look cool, probably should have worn trainers. Probably, yeah, not the best, but you know, it's part of the fun, isn't it? It's a bit like, why am I shooting medium format film? Same stupid stuff, but there we go. So the rain's starting to come in now, but I'm going to go into the chapel now to get out of the rain. So I'm just sheltering inside the chapel, changing my roll of film. I've only brought 2 rolls of film today. I thought 20 shots was enough, but as usual, I wish I could have shot more, but I think I'm going to get what I need. It's lovely. For context, I'm completely allergic to tripods. I absolutely hate them, but in certain moments you got to use them. So here I'm in the dark chapel, you know, there's no light. I mean, there's digital showing up, but I'm on 400 ISO film, Kodak Portra, and a really crappy tripod I bought that has a really shit head just because it was light. So you got to try and adjust the legs, but I think that's kind of cool. Where is it? Yeah, I found it kind of cool. It's a vertical composition. We'll see how it works out. So in the brief window that I had when the sun was out and like shining and nice, there were some like Welsh people just walking around with their dog, and that's lovely. It's totally cool. But I've got like 20 shots in this roll, these 2 rolls, and you know, I'm supposed to be getting off soon to go see my mum in a nursing home and then drive hundreds of miles to the other end of the country. And I could really have done with them not to have appeared at that moment, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's that thing. I'm gonna wait a little bit more, but there's some really skies on the horizon here, so there's raindrops. So yeah, maybe got stitched up by the gods of photography today, but maybe I've got another reason to be here. So there we go. So as part of my Arthurian quest, this is supposed to be the resting place of Sir Gawain, and yeah, he was a knight. I think he was one of the knights who'd found the Grail. And I came here because my mum's currently in a nursing home nearby. I was born not too far from here, 44 years ago this month, and a friend of mine's quite ill. And it turns out, as well as being the resting place of Sir Gawain, St. Govan, I think that's right, St. Govan, and St. Govan supposedly is buried here. And they say that if you ask a wish above his tomb, that wish may be granted. So I brought a little candle and I made a little wish for my poorly knight friend. So if you want to take a minute and just imagine the corruption leaving his body, that would be very cool. So yes, now back in the car for real. This is the end of the video. Did I get what I need? I do not know. Hopefully there's some nice photos peppered throughout this video. One thing that I didn't have power over was the weather. And as I am driving to South Wales regularly now, visiting a loved one in a nursing home, I might have another go at this. And that's actually where I've got to drive right now. So yeah, much love to all of you. And I hope 2025 treats you with much prosperity.